I don't want to have to keep going to school, looking over my back, being scared for my safety. I don't want to have to go to school, walk into my classes, knowing that my teachers might hate me for being Palestinian or Muslim. I don't want to have to go to school being scared anymore. I'm done.
And I'm a student at Woodlawn Middle School. I am a student there, and I'm sick of hearing that schools should be pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. Schools should be pro-students. I have been called a terrorist multiple times, and it hasn't been addressed. I have told my teachers about these incidents, who told me to stop making trouble instead of addressing the situation that just occurred right in front of their eyes.
Groups that identify with and cheer on foreign government forces that have led a year-plus televised genocide campaign against extended families of Palestinian American students that attend Stevenson do not get to tell them what their art and their patterns mean and do not mean. There's a lot of effort out there to put words in these students' mouths about what this cultural display meant and what it didn't mean. And as the owners of this culture, the students themselves get to decide to tell what it does and does not mean.
I'll start with the incident that happened with an adult male that verbally assaulted and intimidated children. Yes, children at the World Fair. The last time I checked, this is still a felony in the state of Illinois. Yes, the individual was allowed to leave the school grounds with no consequences.
Attacking student voices does not create a space for education and community building. It doesn't do that for students of any background. We are doing a disservice to Palestinian students, Jewish students, and all students with attempts at censorship, intimidation, and division.
As a Jewish person who got to go to Hebrew school, who got to talk about my family's experiences with genocide, fleeing Russia, I feel like I was encouraged to talk about how my history influenced my views on social justice and why I cared about everyone around me and why I cared about human rights. Students should be able to do the same thing.
And so I'm a proud member of Jewish Voice for Peace. JVP stands for equal rights for all, for everywhere. This is why we reject Zionism, a form of Jewish supremacy. Furthermore, as long as there has been Zionism, there has been Jewish anti-Zionism. Judaism and Jewish identity far predate the political ideology of Zionism. Criticism of Israel does not constitute anti-Semitism. Criticism of Israel does not harm Jewish people. All nations are subject to criticism for their policies and actions.
Students, no matter where they are in terms of ideology, deserve this space to grow as individuals. This cannot happen when we intimidate them for their values. The students that put together the Palestine booth deserve better than to be silenced at the demands of others.